Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well and taking care out there. So this is your weekly messages from your person reading. So it's going to be shorter. These are each shorter readings because, I just felt like doing shorter readings this week. But there is an extended for each one where we'll look at more messages and do the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So remember, these are general readings. They won't resonate for everyone. But I hope you find value in the one that you pick. Use your intuition to pick, and pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps, as always, are going to be down in the description box as well as the comment section if I get around to doing that. Thanks to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, left comments, ordered personal readings from me. I appreciate you guys. If you do like the video, please hit the like button. That does help to support the channel. It's a lovely energy exchange for me. And do consider subscribing if this is your first time here. Welcome. Please subscribe, and if you do, hit the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload a new video. So I think that is it for announcements. Also, these readings are more connected than usual, so if you feel drawn to watch more than one reading, feel free to do so. But let's get started. So it's a true pick-a-pile. I think this might be the first or second time only that I've done pick-a-pile readings. Usually it's like, I call them pick-a-cards, but it's pick-a-anything, pick-a-crystal, pick-a-deck. This is pick-a-pile. So there we have it. Groups 1, 2, and 3. Messages from your person. What do they want to say to you? All right, so pause the video if you need more time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. We're going to get started with Group 1. Welcome, Group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I've got the cards laid out for you. So kind of meditated on this spread. And what I'm seeing here is that this person that you hear about, there's somebody that is very focused on their finances. We have got two out of the three cards that I pulled from the tarot are Pentacles cards. So that's concerned with work, money, and finances. And the first card up is the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is about somebody who is a little bit greedy, perhaps, at the very least, very concerned with their long-term security. And I really get strongly the sense that this person is looking at you, kind of side-eyeing you, looking at you skeptically, like, are you somebody that I can give this pentacle to, this gold coin to? And if I give it to you, what are you going to do with it, sort of thing. This person's the type that is saving for a rainy day. They are building their foundation. They do not want to make a mistake in whom they invest their time and money and resources. This person could be married. They don't have to be married, but they could be married, and I think they find that this marriage is quite stressful, okay? I'm feeling like even though they've been with this person for a while, likely it's because they share resources, home, car, they have an image to uphold, something along those lines. Tens are about endings, and I'm getting like just a general energy here from these cards is that this person is sort of exhausted with keeping up appearances. They're feeling too burdened here. It's been too high of a price to pay to maintain this image of this fancy life. I feel like they're just doing what they think that they should do. And I feel like one of their parents was quite materialistic or behaved like a diva, or what is the male version of a diva? Somebody leave it in the comment section down below. But a big shot, okay? So this is sort of what's taught your person to be this way. But it's not their parents' fault, right? Because they took this ball and ran with it. And there's nothing wrong with wanting long-term financial security or stability in your life. I just feel like this person could have settled for a situation that is beneath them that they no longer want, for financial reasons. Now, if the viewer is married to this person, because this card from the Romance Angel's wedding, the situation involves marriage, so there are several different scenarios I'm getting. Just take the one that resonates with you and forget the rest. But if the viewer is married to this person, I'm seeing that your person or you are making a necessary transition here. You guys could be moving or relocating, but a lot of you are moving or relocating together. And this is made possible. Spirit is saying get counseling. If you guys need marriage counseling, Spirit is saying get counseling. So that's if you guys are married to this person. If you're not married to this person, you know, and they're not married to anyone else, I'm just saying that this person does view you as a potential marriage partner. They do view you as somebody that they could have a life with, that they could build a home with. But I think you guys are very different in some ways. And I bet that if I kept pulling more of the Romance Angels cards, we would have got religious differences. So that card doesn't only talk about religious differences, although it can. It also talks about differences in background, differences in class, differences in personality, lifestyles. So I feel like this person, they didn't have faith in you in some way. They're concerned about their image and their status. We've got, I didn't have faith in you or in myself. So something has happened here. I get this Five of Cups energy, even though it didn't come out. This Five of Cups energy of loss or regret. Somebody is grieving in the situation here, or has grieved over this connection. For those of you who have split from this person or have fought with this person, then I sense that this person feels grief over that. And they're saying, I didn't have faith in you or in myself, because they put their all of their stock into having control and caring what other people think of them. From my notes from your beloved deck, I don't know why, but I've always based my self-worth on what others think of me. And I also got, the only thing worse than a man you can't control is a man you can. When I was meditating on this before starting the camera, I did get the sense that for some crazy rich Asians kind of situation here. If you've ever seen that movie, there's a part where there's a rich heiress. She's beautiful and lovely, does all kinds of volunteer work, etc. And she's married to an army guy. So she's crazy rich, right? And she's married to some army guy who becomes a businessman. He's doing well for himself. But he still has this underlying resentment, you know, towards her for doing well for herself. So any of you that come from money or have an inheritance that you're going to receive, or if you just simply make more than this person, I'm definitely getting that the fact that you're more financially successful than them, or that you have more status than them, is an issue for them. It bothers them. Okay, that's a specific message that won't resonate for everybody, but it could. But either way, I'm getting that this person is the one that wants to wear the pants in the situation. They do very much care about what others think of them. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is all about, you know, having, you know, a nice car and a big house and status and image and leaving a legacy. And there is this part of this person, you know, that does want to do that and have that, you know, for you and for your sake. It says, you make me want to do the best because you deserve the best. Now, for the majority of you, I feel that person is being sincere. I mean, they really want to do the best, like you are the wind beneath their wings, to be corny about it. But simply, that's the truth. They use, you know, their feelings for you to help keep them motivated on stacking that money, building a strong foundation, so that, you know, they could be a good provider for you, a good mate for you. But, you know, for a few of you, I think this might be something that this person would say, or would say to you, or would say to their partner. If their partner were ever to complain that they never see them, you know, you're never home, you're always working, why do you care so much about money and work? Why aren't you home? I'd rather have you with me. I don't care about money. We don't need all of these things. This person would say something like this, you know, you make me want to be the best because you deserve the best. So in that case, it kind of sounds a little hollow or a bit like an excuse to me. And I think for, like I said, an odd few it is. But for the majority of you, they're being sincere when they say that. But I do get that you are someone that's been kind of overlooked by this person for some reason. Or, you know, even if you're together, this person still, there's some difference between the two of you that creates conflict. But what they love about you is what's missing within them, okay? Because I also got this card. I love your honesty, your passion, your resilience, your courage, your partnership, and your smile. So these are all things that money cannot buy. And you have those. But because this person was raised to be materialistic, or at the very least, you know, to think that being a provider, a financial provider, is the only thing that matters in life, and you should do it at any cost, you know, that the means justify the ends. You know, they didn't really value those beautiful qualities within you to the extent that they should have. And they're realizing that now. Because they said, you know, I didn't have faith in you or in myself. And you definitely glow. I think this person is just used to dealing with people like them. And because you guys come from different backgrounds, or you're just different people, they view you skeptically, okay? They're not sure. And for that reason, they hold back their feelings. They're not real open about their feelings. And they are only really interested in what they can touch, taste, see, and feel. You know, their five senses. And it's like this earth sign energy, okay? As opposed to being in touch with their emotions. Whereas you are somebody that's very compassionate and lovely and honest and resilient and all of these things, passionate. This person values that in you, but they just, you know, didn't have a deep enough frame of reference to value that in you enough. Or they don't, but they realize that. Because we also got from the notes from the universe, you glow, we beam. So you glow, we beam, thanks. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Yeah, this person does have love for you, group 1. But it is heavy for them because it's like the Grinch who stole Christmas kind of energy. I'm sorry, group 1. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But okay, it was literally painful for the Grinch to grow his heart, but eventually it did grow, right? But all he was concerned about was getting his own way and, you know, keeping all the toys to or for himself. And at that point, he had a little shriveled up heart. And then because of the love and the compassion and the resilience, and the courage and the smiles of a little who's down in Whoville, his heart just like broke through, right? Broke through its cage. And I bet that kind of hurt, okay? I bet that heart had some growing pains in the process. And I feel like this is where your person's at. Loving so much can be pretty heavy, but, you know, you inspire this person because you glow, we beam. We beam. So they are viewing you as someone that is a good partner for them, or would make a good partner for them. I am getting that, you know, that you're much more light and airy than this person in terms of like your energy. Because we have, find me in the dark, I'll be in the stars. Find me in your heart, I'm in need of your love. So if you guys are separated or at odds right now, this person is in need of your love. Even if they act like all they care about is their money. Yeah, they do only care about their money, to be honest. But they also care about you. And you lift them up, right? You light up their life. You are refreshing. You're like a breath of fresh air. And with this Page of Wands, I feel like this is your energy for the most part. Or you make this person feel this way. Which the Page of Wands is a youthful energy. And it is an optimistic energy. It is someone that takes their passion and makes something new with it. And this is a card of cleansing and transformation and growth. Quite different from this sort of stagnant, greedy energy of the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, I get that you make them want to be more active and to take action. You make them want to communicate with you, share their passions with you, share their ideas, their creative ideas with you. You make them feel creative. Instead of just work all the time and just the dry toast of caring only about, you know, the material world, you make them feel like, I mean, you're like the butter to that toast. You make it savory. You make it taste good. You liven the joint up. You make them inspired, right? You make them want to take authority and create something new in their life. I also get this person has a lot of passion for you. So we've got, you know, I'm very tempted by you. So this person does have a lot of passion for you. You make them feel young and free-spirited. You really excite them. You bring out the enthusiasm in their lives. So for some of you, your person is in a marriage and You know, they are tempted by you. You are a temptation to them. You're either having an affair with this person or they want to have an affair with you. I would just caution you to know that there's always this potential for this person to, you know, just want to have sex with you or make it a strictly sexual relationship. To have a short attention span when it comes to you, because what they know is, you know, their image, and I'm hearing family money, and their work and their foundations and their security, and that's what they know. And if they have that with someone else, I would almost feel like saying that this person would want to stay with that person just based on the fact, even if they didn't love that person, just based on the fact that their assets are tied up with one another's, they would stay with that person no matter how much passion that they have for you. But, you know, I can't predict that with any degree of certainty because, you know, there are no guarantees, but I do want to caution you that this person could be, you just wanting to explore your body and explore their passion for you, and then at the end of that realize that, yeah, you're wonderful, you're fabulous, you're great, you deserve so much better than me, but I'm a miser and I'm just going to resort back to being a miser again, you know, that kind of a thing, which I hope that doesn't happen. And for the rest of you, just know that this person has a lot of passion for you. They really do. I feel like if this person yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this person, even if they've walked away from this connection, they don't want to stay away from it. And it's because of emotions. They have emotions for you. It's not just sexual, but for some of you it is, or it would be. This person could be looking to have an affair, but others of you, they actually do have emotions for you. And so if they have walked away from the connection with you, I'm seeing them learning from that and wanting to come back. So this is what I've got for you. I'm going to take it over to the extended where I'm going to pull the Tarot of Sexual Magic, get some more messages from this person. If you'd like to, follow me over there. The link for that will be in the description box down below. But if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if it did resonate. And like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll talk to you next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So I went ahead and pre-shuffled the cards and laid them all out here for you. So what we've got for tarot cards is the Ace of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands in reverse. So in terms of how your person, or what your person wants to say to you, what does your person want to say to you this week, Group 2? Well, I'm seeing here with the Ace of Wands in reverse, there's been some sort of a false start here. I'm getting the sense that for some of you, if not a lot of you, that this person has rejected you, or at the very least there's been a false start or delay in this connection. I feel like there has been some hurt feelings here, some mistreatment, not gonna lie. I'm getting that, and if this is a specific message, it is, I'm just gonna say it. Some of you, this person thinks that you're too sexy. This person has you really high up. I can see from the rest of the cards and the messages, they think you're very beautiful, very handsome, very sexy. And this person, if they rejected you in the past, this is the reason why. So I feel like they've done you a disservice. They were unfair to you. I get that this person sabotaged this connection because of, you know, unfair viewpoints with regard to you. So if it isn't that you were too sexy, then it was something else that maybe I'm hearing projected. They projected on you that you were dishonest, or that you would be unfair with them, or that you were biased in some way, maybe that you had some legal problems. I mean, it could be any number of things. It's a general reading. It won't resonate for everybody. Just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. But I'm getting that, yeah, in the past here, that there was something that happened here that turned either you or your person off. And I get that it was that this person is seeing you as being very, very sexy, because the Queen of Wands is fire energy. She's very, very sexy, okay? Regardless of gender, regardless of sign, she's a feisty person, self-assured and confident. But I get that for some of you, that this person could see that quite clearly, but they did not see you seeing that quite clearly, okay? I'm also getting that this person, I'm getting like workaholic energy from this person. Some of them could be a manager, a lawyer, work in law enforcement. I'm getting air sign energy here for this person. And if so, You know, I feel like they are, you know, busy leading. They're like an intentional leader. They're busy with strategic thought. They think a lot. They're a thinker. And sometimes I think this affects their sexual performance. Again, it's a general reading, okay? And I think that if that's the case, if stress was affecting this person, they were overthinking about something here, about you. And it made them feel like it restricted. It made them feel like trapped in their head. They got some worries going, some negative thoughts about you that probably weren't true, that they were focusing on. They were hyper focusing on. And I think that contributed to them losing interest in you in some way. Okay? So it could have been physical, they lost physical interest in you, or like generally they just started to lose interest in you. I do get that this person was once very, very, very turned on by you. But I do see there being some sort of a loss of interest. So with the keep an open mind card here, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. I get that you could be dealing with a very old-fashioned type masculine. Regardless of gender, it's a masculine energy. And there is somebody that likes to connect with somebody mentally. It has to add up and make sense in their mind. You have to add up to them and make sense in their mind, make logical sense to them for them to be attracted to you, for them to continue to allow themselves to be attracted to you. And I feel that you're a different kind of person. So in that way, you kind of remind me of group one a little bit, that you guys have some major differences. With you, you know, that I think that you're kind of like you're a liberated feminine, and this person's kind of old-fashioned, and they wanted you to be less liberated, like you were too sexy for them. That's what I keep getting. You're too sexy for them. And if they, you know, fail to progress this connection forward, if there's been a failure to really get this thing going, or if there's been a false start in this connection, or if this person rejected you, it's because, yeah, they couldn't figure out how to pigeonhole you or categorize you in a way that made sense to them. And so, yeah, they needed to keep an open mind about your connection. You are their soulmate, but they didn't see that at first. And this is because they were being narrow-minded and rigid, okay? You did not fit some mode that they expected their soulmate to show up in or as, okay? You could be a career woman or a career man. Again, I'm just going to do it in terms of masculine and feminine energy because it's easier and we all have that within us. Apply it to your situation as it fits. But I'm getting a career feminine here. As you can see on the card, right? Wands is entrepreneurial energy. But even if you didn't have your own business, you have a feisty, self-assured way about you. And I'm getting like you are smoking sexy. And this person really thinks that about you. They think you're just, they really think highly of you. They think you're great, okay? I'm just looking at which cards to go with next. Like, okay, so they really think that you have what it takes in your life here. But there is this sense that you don't see yourself the way that they do. So if I'm sitting here talking about how sexy you are and how you were too sexy for them, actually, you might be doubting that, thinking, no, I'm not that sexy. What? No, this person feels that you don't see yourself the way that they see you. They're pretty sure that when you walk in the room, every single person wants you, and even some who aren't single. Some of you are extroverts, and you have a big energy, and this is also very attractive. And I feel like some of you are very popular. You have this energy about you that people gravitate to you. Or at least this is how this person feels. This is how they think of you. I just think that they think that you do well in the company of others, that you should be in the spotlight. Like you're a very vivacious person. And some of them could even have felt that you were too much of an attention seeker. Like if you get a lot of attention, or you're the type of person when you walk into the room, everybody notices you. Or just however you are, you get respect. You have a commanding presence. Or if you're an extrovert and, you know, however you are, that this person thinks is like kind of larger than life, or they thought that, then I feel that this person could have pigeonholed you as being like an attention seeker. Some of you, they could kind of have put a label on you like you're a drama queen or something. I get that some of you are playful and mischievous, and this person could have interpreted that the wrong way. I really am feeling like this person, like you are a feminine who is liberated and modern, and this person, you know, just didn't like that. They just didn't like it. They were not a fan of how sexually liberated you are, or how they perceived you to be, because you might not have been that way, or you might not be that way, but they view you that way because you're so sexy. They think automatically that you must be, you know, this kind of a person, right? You know, that if you are a very creative person, some of you could be actors or singers or entertainers, but even if you're not technically that, you just have this air about you that you could be if you wanted to be, at least in this person's perception. And so for them wanting someone, I don't know what this person wanted. Did this person want, like, some little woman to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen? Yeah, I think this person wants a teammate. They wanted somebody that, yeah, a more down-to-earth person that was willing to take a more mature approach to the connection, that would be like a teammate with them, put in the work on building a life together. And they were viewing you as kind of like too liberated for that, okay, for lack of a better word. They were viewing you as someone that maybe is not up to the challenges of the day-to-day grind of being a part of, you know, an adult relationship, for lack of a better way of putting it. So, is there anything else I'm getting with that? Yeah, I think that this person is a very hard worker, and, you know, they're wanting to, they could be business people. Yeah, I'm getting that as well. And so they want someone that's going to be able to kind of participate in that or help them with that. Just somebody that they can rely on to hold down the fort, and not have to worry about, you know, if somebody's going to steal you away, or if you're going to be led away because, you know, you're seeking something else. Like, you know, this person's energy is kind of different. I'm having difficulty connecting with it because it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit misogynistic maybe, but maybe not. I'm not sure if this person's misogynistic or traditional. But anyway, they perceived you as being, you know, too much. But they really look up to you, and they really think you're beautiful, and they think you're great, and they think that you have what it takes. And again, there's a sense that they don't feel like you know how great you are, because this card talks about, if you could see yourself through my eyes, you'd see how special you really are. And darling, any lady or man won't do. I need you. I want you to be confident, so do it. So it's like they've learned their lesson about being resentful or turned off by your confidence. Overconfidence, I'm hearing. Okay. They perceived you in the past, or even at present, they could be perceiving you as a bit overconfident. But this is because they were having a closed mind. Now they're opening their mind because they've been stimulated to do that by this soul connection, as you guys are soulmates. So this is what's helping them to sort of see things from a different perspective. I think you've kept this person up at night thinking about you and your interactions. This card talks about, I lose sleep at night thinking about you and listening for the phone. So this person is wanting to hear from you and just thinking about you. I think that because this person is such a thinker, you know, I mean, if you look at this guy's face, he's leaning in and he's talking to these two women, and they look like they're having a good old time, celebratory in their party dresses, and he's got a very serious look. And like he's trying to read them, you know? So I feel like, yeah, he's thinking, will she make a good wife? Does she know how to boil an egg or something, you know? So anyway, yeah, this person thinks about you a lot, and they've come to some realizations, and what they really want is that they want you to believe in them again. Because with this Two of Wands in reverse, it's showing me that they've made a decision about this connection. They've come to some sort of a realization. These late nights they've been staying up thinking about you, it has paid off. You know, if this person has been on the fence about leaving this connection or staying, they've made a decision. think this person wants to pursue anyone else. Like, maybe they were on the fence if you guys were right for each other. Whether you guys are right for each other or not, they don't want to pursue anybody else. This is a card for me of putting their eggs in one basket, and that one basket is you. So I feel like they might have had plans to move on to someone else, or you know, move away from this connection because they thought you weren't a good enough fit or something. But I see that the universe stepped in and helped these plans to fall apart, because this person, you know, they were thinking small. And so plans have not worked out for them. And now, you know, they want you to know that you really don't have a reason to be concerned, because, you know, there are no other options that they're seriously considering. For some of them, there's no other options at all. And so it isn't even another thought. It's not even a thought in their mind. And they just see that you, you're the one for them. So we got this card here. You kiss me with your kiss, life begins. You're a spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself? So this person is just really smitten with you. And they might have thought you were just like a showy spring flower, you know, all bright and beautiful, but not long lasting. But really, you're a perennial. You keep blooming year after year. Your life itself, this person is smitten with you. And I think, you know, this person, they want to say that they know that you have what it takes to be who you want to be. Because they know this, because they see themselves in you, both the good and the bad. And again, there's some projection going on. So if this person's a very attractive, sexy person with a lot of options, maybe they like to be the center of attention, and they didn't want competition to be the center of attention. They didn't want you to be competition for them, for that spotlight, you know? But even if not, they do see the good and the bad within you. And because they have that too. So there's some mirroring going on here. So this card talks about always follow your heart. Unless it's been broken, then you must lead it. And it talks about being able to mend, rebound, and love again. So they're wanting to rebound and love again with you. I think that they ended up breaking their own heart because of them being trapped in their head, self-sabotaging this connection, putting self-imposed restrictions, being very limited, thinking small, isolating themselves from you. They formed their own prison that separated themselves from you. And I get that, you know, you're just hanging tough. You still have love for this person. You still want to you still want to nurture this connection. You still want to nurture them. You still want to give them your love, your healing, your support. You are still physically attracted to this person. I think that, you know, this person sees you as being so beautiful and so sexy, but I think that you really light up in this person's presence, like a chemical reaction. When you guys come together, that chemistry makes you blossom. And so I think that's who you really are. So you might be, you know, in your hard hat by day, you know, with your glasses on and jeans and a button-up shirt, but at night you're like, you know, like your queen with long flowing hair and a beautiful gown, and you're luscious and you're ravishing and you're ethereal. And this is who you are. You have different sides to your personality, and he was only seeing one side, only focusing on one side. He was just, again, it goes back to being limited in his thinking and thinking small. But I feel like the connection with this person helps you to be more you, which is a softer version of you, and a more feminine version of you. And you with this person makes them be more them, which is they can be more themselves. So this card says, with you, I can just be myself. It's really nice. Thank you. So instead of being so trapped in their head and rigid in their thinking, they experience a release. They experience being hopeful. They experience confidence, liberation, freedom. The things that you represent, the things that they judged you for, are the things that were missing in themselves. And now they want you to continue to bring it back out in them. They're wanting to learn from you. They're wanting to be close to you. It's about them learning to love themselves. You showed them parts of themselves that they didn't love. They judged you for that and pushed you away, hurt you. But now they're wanting to be close to you because they've learned to embrace and love those character traits that they themselves possess, you know, and they're realizing that. So this is what I've got for you, group 2. Thank you for watching. I'm going to take this over to the extended. I'm going to look at you guys' sexual connection using the Tarot of Sexual Magic and get some more messages. If you feel drawn to, follow me over there. The link for that will be down below. But if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. That does support the channel, and I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Hi, group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So I've got the cards pre-shuffled and laid out. So let's look into it. Messages from your person. This is going to be a shorter reading, but we will have an extended where we're going to look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic and get more messages then as well. So the first card out of the tarot deck, using the Halloween tarot here, is the Magician. Second card out was Nine of Bats in reversed, and then lastly but not least, the Hanged Man. Okay. So what am I getting here? First off, we'll do the signs. For those who like to hear the signs, we've got Virgo and Gemini, and then we've got Pisces energy. Your sign is represented here as well, but even if your sign is not shown doesn't mean it's not for you. This can still be a reading for you. So I'm getting that this person wants to move towards you. This person wants to travel towards you. Some of this is a long distance relationship. Or at the very least, it's like the sense of this person perhaps feeling like unavailable or unattainable for some reason. What I'm getting is there is some sort of action or change that's going to take place here, and likely a journey as well. I see that your person is taking some sort of action. They're trying to manifest you. I'm hearing law of attraction. Some of them learned about the law of attraction or trying to manifest you using the law of attraction. But at the very least, I see this as a creative person taking some sort of creative, focused energy to try to manifest their dreams into reality, taking inspired action, and really feel like it's crossing a distance to be with you. I think that this person's quite charismatic and charming. I feel like they're aware of that fact. I think they want to put their best foot forward and to impress you. I think this person is probably quite focused on their job, but, you know, and they might have a job in entertainment, in the entertainment industry, but they don't have to. I feel like whatever their job is, they take the lead in it. And even though they're focused on it, they're also focused on you, because this card says, if loving you was a job, I'd be the most dedicated candidate. I'd work for free. So this person, I'm taking that as this person doesn't want you to think that they're going to put their job ahead of you. They're not going to put their work ahead of you. They want you to feel like you're special and that you're important to them. Because this person is saying that you're their soulmate. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. So this is a soulmate connection. This person is aware and awake to that fact. They feel this is an otherworldly connection. And I'm just getting that they want to reveal their best personality traits to you and put their best foot forward. You know, if there was any or is any doubt about the way this person feels about you, and I get that there was some sort of interference, like could be third party in terms like of another person, another love interest that your person was dealing with, but I'm not getting that too strongly, although that will resonate for some. I'm getting more so that like work or lifestyle was interfering in this connection. So this person's letting you know that you're more important to them than their work or their lifestyle. And they chose you. This card says you might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit. But there are those who chose this very lifetime in large part knowing you'd be there. Now that's what we call a reputation. Definitely. This person chose this lifetime to be with you. This is pretty amazing. If you believe in soulmates, then you know that that is not an absurd thing to assert. This person most definitely did. These cards go together perfectly. They even have similar coloring. Chose this lifestyle to be with you, their soulmate. But I am seeing some sort of delay to being together, likely due to their focus on something else. But they're wanting to let you know that they don't want to focus on anyone else anymore or anything else anymore. Because we've got this card that talks about, if there's one thing in this world I'm afraid to lose, it's you. So I get that, you know, for them to say that, they know that they need to, you know, step up their game. And that's why they want to impress you with that magician energy. They want to pull the rabbit out of their hat. They want to get your attention somehow, take authority of the situation. Magician is the one card. Ones are about new beginnings and, you know, fresh starts. Definitely getting that this person finds you very magnetic and attractive. And is it that you don't see that in yourself? Yeah, this is a very spiritual connection. You guys are quite counterparts. This person could be much more outgoing or a social butterfly than you, or they act that way at their job, whereas they feel like you have more of an introverted job, or at least with this person, there's this energy like you're a more wise or spiritual person. You feel mysterious to this person, and this connection feels mysterious. And I get that you guys probably communicate telepathically, dream about each other, or that you have intuition about each other. So I feel like this person's got kind of maybe a more sort of suave look or behavior to them, whereas you have more of a sultry, sort of mysterious air about you, or there's something more reserved about you that they find very magnetic and attractive, alluring. Yeah, this person just thinks that you're very impressive, and they want to show you that they can be impressive too. I think this is a playful person as well, because this card says, there were days when he touched the tip of her nose and it was enough, a miracle of plenty. So like, you guys just have mad chemistry, and you know, it's kind of something that someone would do, right? A playful person would just tap somebody on the nose or something like that. And just that small bit of skin contact is enough to send like shock waves through your body. It's just a playful gesture, but there's a lot behind it. And I think this person feels like no matter what, they can always have fun with you. Like you guys could be in a bank lobby and you would find something to smile about. You guys just have a lot of fun together, and that you are someone that you're kind of like a magician yourself, but more in a reserved way perhaps. That you make stuff happen too, and they find that very impressive. They find that, yeah, they just don't know how you do it. They don't know how you do what you do. So with the Nine of Bats here in reverse, I'm seeing that, you know, there is a sense of, you know, rest and recovery. So you guys could be in separation, or there's a lull in this connection perhaps. Perhaps somebody hasn't been feeling well and needs healing. Yeah, I'm getting that. Somebody here is recovering from something. I think that this person overthought the situation. I'm getting pile 2 vibes from this person. So if you wanted to watch pile 2, then go back and watch pile 2. I feel like all the readings are connected today, to be honest, more so than usual. But I feel that this person kind of made a mountain out of a molehill. I'm getting that this person understands that they tend to be more of a negative and pessimistic thinker, and they're working on it, working on turning that around and being more positive going forward. And this is the type of person that they might have a lighthearted, playful side to them, but they also are that mercurial energy of Virgo and Gemini. When unbalanced, it's very much the overthinker. It can be. So this person, I feel, has been pessimistic, but they're trying really hard to become more positive and to invite more positive thoughts into their life and into their mind. I feel like if this person ever did anything that hurt you, or anything that they're embarrassed or made ashamed about, anything that they deem as shameful, that this person just plays that over and over in their mind, and it's kept them up at night. There's some bad memory that I'm getting for some of you that this person replays in their head. But I feel like it's starting to turn around, that's starting to change. I'm getting it has something to do with this person putting something ahead of you. right? Because we saw that, it looks like that's what's happened here. Even if it's just putting their own selfish interests ahead of you, something, I'm getting, I get maybe this person was putting ahead of you their own sort of lover boy or lover girl ways, right? This person is coming across kind of as a dreamer, and this is somebody that is very romantic, and entertaining and charming, but you know, is not the type that has stuck around. Okay, and so they could have been something of a player with you. They could have come in and out of your life, or not been able to keep promises that they made to you, or led you on in some way. Yeah, this is definitely part of what I'm seeing here, that caused an issue in this connection that this person is ashamed of. And so they might have been trying to entertain other options, or, you know, see other people. But I get that this person is no longer doing that. I think that you guys probably have taken a break. There's a lull in this connection. And this person has been able to, during this time, during this break, finally realize that they were being the burden. They were causing the problem in this connection. That they were causing the stress and the worries in this connection that they had about this connection. Through their pessimistic, negative thinking that made them think that they shouldn't take the connection too seriously. That made them feel ungrounded towards the connection. They were having like negative thoughts about the connection, even negative fantasies about the connection. Like thinking of all the ways that you might hurt them, or that how it's going to probably play out, you know. And now they just don't know why they were so overly concerned. They realize that they don't have anything to worry about with you. Yeah, I feel like this person's mind has gotten a bit more settled. And also they're being able to like turn off that negative thinking, catch themselves thinking negatively, say no to those negative thoughts. Also learning how to say no to other people, right? This is a charming person, especially if they're in entertainment, but even if they're not, this is the kind of person that's attractive, so other people are attracted to them. They could have found it hard to say no to other people when they were propositioned while they were with you, and this could have really hurt you. Even if, you know, they didn't technically cheat on you, they would find it hard to say no to other people who are flirting with them or wanting something from them. And, you know, it showed to you, for those that part resonates with, that this person wasn't capable of being loyal. But they're lightening up on their negative thoughts and their need to people please so much, and their need to see, you know, monsters where there aren't any, right? Their need to overanalyze the situation with you to death until, you know, they're creating mountains out of molehills and seeing negatives in the connection where there was none. And now that they see that, you know, that they were wrong, basically, now that they see that they were just overanalyzing things to death and it was their own pessimistic thinking that burdened them and it really didn't have anything to do with you, they are able to stand up for this connection and stand up for what they want, which is you. They are coming out of this energy of this nine of bats in reverse. And we've got the Hanged Man here, which the Hanged Man is, you know, talking about stagnation, but for good purpose. It's so somebody can develop like a different perspective on the situation. And I do see that this is all about your person developing a different perspective, recognizing that they were the negative element in this connection, their negative thinking and their lack of loyalty to the connection, their lack of groundedness in this connection, and their inability to follow through on it, their procrastination. They still rub me as quite a procrastinator. But at the very least, they're seeing things from a better perspective right now. Seeing this connection from a better perspective. I think this person is even considering, like, if you guys are in an argument, they're considering just letting you win the argument. because, you know, they hate waiting just as much as you do. And they know that they were wrong, and they're afraid to lose you. They were just exploring their options, they thought, you know. This card says, when I choose a partner, I consider other factors besides just emotions. They thought they were being logical, but I feel like they were just being negative, you know. There's a difference between being logical and letting your ego run amok. Logic and ego are very closely related, and it's hard to tell the difference sometimes. And I feel like this person's negative thinking fooled them into thinking that they were just being logical, that they were just traveling around, you know, experiencing life or whatever. The thinking that would inform them and give them, you know, a better idea of what it is they really want, and that eventually they would end up, you know, at the right place, and it wouldn't really be a big deal, and that you were probably not the right one for them anyway. And then they woke up from this negative fantasy or this negative dream. I get this person does not want to get confrontational with you. So I feel they would prefer that you would reach out to them. Okay? It says here, I want to hear from you. Please call me. And I believe something like this came out in the previous two as well. And I'm getting the same reasons why in this one, is that this person doesn't want to have a confrontation with you. And they are like afraid if they call you and reached out to you that you would bite their head off, or that you would not be receptive to them, or that you would reject them somehow. So it's better than, in their opinion, if you would call them. But again, you know, just do what you feel drawn to do and use your own good judgment. I think that this person is at a place, though, or soon will be, where they're willing to compromise and just, you know, go with what you want in the situation. But it is a passive energy that I'm getting from this person. It's kind of contradictory, because this person wants a new start from you, or with you. They want a new start from you. It's like if you would initiate a new start, they would run with it. I think they're just trying to impress you, maybe peacock, and then once they get some action from you, once they manifest you, right? Because the magician's a manifester. They manifest some interest or some action from you, then they will take action. Until then, they're just going to keep being hung up on you and trying to see a way forward and continue to see things with you from a better perspective. I feel that this person does not want to stir up any drama here. They definitely feel like if there's been an ending in this connection, that they definitely feel that it isn't over, that you guys have unfinished business. And they don't like that things ended in sort of like an inconclusive way, right? And for a lot of you, this person, they're just wasting their time. They're wasting their energy. They're procrastinating. There's unfulfilled potential in this connection. But they would just rather you take the lead on it, I think. Interesting. Okay. I think this person's taking a I'm going to let go and let God perspective, but meanwhile, they're manifesting you. Meanwhile, they're waiting for you, waiting to hear from you. In the meantime, they're hoping that you take good care of yourself. It says, please keep taking good care of yourself. They've chose you, but this is someone I think that wants to be pursued. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I've got for you, group 3. I'm going to take this over to the extended, where we're going to get Tarot of Sexual Magic to see how this person is feeling about you, viewing your connection sexually. And we'll get some more messages from this person. So if you feel drawn to, follow me over to the extended. The link for that will be down below. Otherwise, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. I'll talk to you next time.